day 2 of Cards Against Humanity Saves America. I've got my envelope here, which I kind of pre-opened, so I didn't have to try to be awkward and rip it open on camera. See the front and on the back, just like before, we've got day 2 with the stars listed. Opening it up and pulling everything out. Obviously, we're going to have a note like last time. Not as thick of an envelope as the first one, which obviously I'm not complaining because it's still cool. So we've got day 2 note. Everything we hear in the news these days is bad. We wake up, read the headlines, and immediately get stress diarrhea. But compared to literally any other period in history, now is a pretty good time to be alive. Between 1990 and 2010, the number of people living in extreme poverty fell by half, from 43 to 21%, a reduction of almost 1 billion people, The Economist. From 1900 through 1997, the United States infant mortality rate declined by almost 99% to less than 0.1 deaths per 1,000 live births, Center for Disease Control. Newborn baby pandas are the size of a stick of butter, which is a pretty interesting fact, actually. Very useful, I'm sure. We hear a lot of bad news, but we rarely hear the good news, and there's actually a lot of it. So to make each day more bearable, we're launching the Good News Podcast. Get a new episode every weekday at thegoodnewspodcast.fm on iTunes or wherever Android people get their podcasts. Okay, gotta stab at the Android people. I'm an Android person, okay? That's okay, I'm not really that hurt about it. Thanks to your support, the show is funded for a full year ad-free. I love you, Cards Against Humanity. P.S. Encloses a pack of Happy Great cards and some laptop stickers. You love laptop stickers. Oh, I'm sure I do. So here's the laptop stickers. There's a little stack of them in here, which, oddly enough, I do have a really nice laptop. Norway once knighted a penguin, which, interesting fact. Between 1990 and 2010, the number of people living in extreme poverty fell by half, from 43% to 21%, a reduction of almost 1 billion people, The Economist magazine. It's kind of like a little happy thought kind of business. An advertisement for the Good News Podcast. And of course, the best, happiest thought to myself, and I'm sure millions of other people, there's always dogs. But of course, we've got our day 2 card set. The Good News Podcast information. Let's see if I can be just as fortunate as I was last time and get it open with one hand. Woohoo! Oh, they're sticking. There we go. And again, it looks like we got a couple, actually looks like all white cards this time. I don't see a black card in this set. So white card options, we've got a really good dog, a baby panda that just can't keep its eyes open, 2 hamsters nibbling on a tiny burrito, 2 baby otters holding hands, so they're all happy themed, it looks like, a stack of puppies in a trench coat, a laundry basket full of baby bunnies. So all happy thoughts, it looks like, in this card set. Cards Against Humanity Saves America, day 2. Can't wait for day 3. This is very interesting. So far, I'm pretty happy and excited with everything. Don't forget to check out all like the pages that Cards Against Humanity put up for Cards Against Humanity Saves America. Cards Against Humanity Stops the Wall. And obviously, check out the podcast if you get the chance.